38 yards rushing, and offensively you have 32 yards rushing. You're not even giving yourself an opportunity to be in the game. We have way too many negative yardage football plays. Again, third down conversions, getting off the field, big explosive plays. We have to move on. I think the bye week's coming at the appropriate time. A lot of goals to get better as a football team, and everyone has to be responsible for their own self-determination and accountability to get better during this bye week. A lot of it will be spent in the training room of getting healthy. Our kids are fighting, scratching, clawing. I told them I love them more today than yesterday. And I've never been through a season like this where the injuries just continue to mount up. But that's the game of football, and that's recruiting, that's development, that's having a solid program, and that's everyone waiting their time. And when their opportunity comes to play, you make the most of it. And again, we'll get better. Got to keep things in perspective. Alabama's a very, very talented football team, and we still have a lot to play for. And it starts in our bye week. It starts with looking at everything that we're doing, and for the most part, getting healthy. But it's a line of scrimmage league. It's a line of scrimmage game, and you're not going to win any football games giving up the rushing yards and the lack of rushing productivity, which we have tonight. So I'll answer your questions.
John Bryce and Edward Ashcroft.
You touched on it a little bit there, Butch, but how much is this game, particularly as the injuries continue to mount, an illustration of how much more work there is to do in terms of recruiting and stacking more classes atop one another? And then obviously there were injuries there, but Marcus Tatum, good decision to pull the red shirt.
Yeah, well, first of all, Marcus has worked exceptionally hard, but we had no choice. We're down numbers. We're depleted in the offensive line. When you look at being down Brett Kendrick, being down Jay Sean Robertson, and being down Dylan Wiseman, and the thing you can't replace is their experience. Again, I thought, our younger guys battled. They did some good things. I'll know a little bit more when I see the video, but it is, John. It takes years to build a program, not a team, and we'll continue to work at it. I'm excited to go back and watch the video and see how the individuals playing for the first time and having the amount of volume of repetitions, how they did. But it does, and especially in the line of scrimmage, because you're playing against 22, 23-year-old men that have been in college weight programs for 2, 3, 4 years, and it's a grown man's league. And again, we'll continue to learn from this. We'll move on, and this team will bounce back. We have a lot of football left to be played. We put ourselves in position to be playing meaningful games after the bye week, and that's the approach we're going to take. We're going to get better, and we're going to be in every game. And every game from here on out is going to be a battle. Teams have a hard time recovering from, when you look at the productivity that wasn't on the field tonight. And that's no excuse. The standard, the expectations don't change no matter who's in the game. That does not change. But these kids will come back. I believe in them.